guys, welcome back. We're back at it again, and today we're going to do a review of Maxpeedingrods turbo kit. So we decided to turbocharge our engine, and then we were looking at all the things that we're going to need to do this. So it's like the turbo, the intercooler, piping, the fuel regulator, wastegates, all that stuff, and we basically just went, you know what, it's just cheaper to buy a kit from none other than Maxpeedingrods. So they seem to be the preferred sort of YouTube supplier for all the budget builds. So let's just go through what we got. It came in a box that we'll show you later, and let's just break down what we actually got for our money, and then we'll talk a little bit about the price as well. Alright, so let's just go through all the components that we got. I've laid them all out on a brand new workbench here. So let's start with the blow off, I guess. So I've got my magnetic tape measure here, and as you can see, none of this is magnetic. So I'm not sure what it is. I'm not actually sure what it's made out of. Some kind of non-magnetic alloy. It could be aluminium. It could be stainless steel. But it's not magnetic. So this is what you get. You get the actual blow off. You get, I'm guessing this is like an adapter if you want to run it externally. Like put a hose on.
That's what you weld to your.
Oh, that's what you
pipe.
weld.
Yeah.
So and they also gave us this. So this is like a bit of piping, I guess, that, like, we're not experts, but yeah, you just mount that up.
So I guess you can either do that. You can put that in line with your
Yeah.
intake, or you can use this and weld that onto
the intake manifold.
Yeah.
Right. So it came with that. This as well. I'm not sure what this is for. We're gonna have to figure all this stuff out. So it comes with pretty good quality silicone hose, I'd say. It's probably as good as quality as you're gonna get. So it comes with a bag with 2 T-pieces, little clamps, the bolts and nuts, as you can see, are nylock nuts, and they are just galvanized. Yep, they're not stainless. So that's the blow off. You can see, I mean, this is a fitting screwed in, this is screwed in. You can see the quality for yourself.
choo-choo noises.
Yeah, that's the blow off. Now we move on to the boost controller. So this is kind of has a detent, and I guess it's just a valve.
Yeah. What does it feel like?
Feels okay, yeah.
Not bad quality, huh?
Yeah.
Does the job.
Stainless. Fittings are stainless. This is all stainless. I guess aluminium body and stainless fittings. So this comes with a little mounting plate for it, clamps, hardware. These bolts are stainless. Also comes with a sort of silicone-y feeling hose, or maybe it's just rubber, not sure. So it also comes with a T with a one-way valve. I'm guessing that's for boost gauge, or I'm not sure, or maybe for ECU.
Well, that would just go in line again with the vacuum.
Yeah, so it's like a T with a
vacuum
one-way
lines.
valve.
Yeah.
So this is just like a, as far as I can tell, a copy of a Turbo Smart design, right?
Possibly. Yeah.
Arrow points toward wastegate actuator, so this is the wastegate actuator line. I mean, not overall, I'd say, I mean, it's okay, like it doesn't feel like it's going to fall apart or anything. These are stainless, so...
Yeah.
Okay, this is the I guess the heat wrap. What is this called? I don't know, for the hot side of the...
Yeah, it's a heat shield.
Turbine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this comes with springs, I guess, that you sort of put on here. to secure it. Yeah, the stitching is, I guess, as good as it needs to be. I guess for something that's just,
What's it actually made of?
it's like waxy kind of. I guess it's, I don't know, it would be some kind of fiberglass, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's alright, you know. It's nothing sort of obviously springs are steel, so they're probably going to rust up. But you can see for yourself. Now, the showpiece.
Oh, this is the best part of
This
the whole
is the
thing.
best part of the whole kit. Check this out. Check out this tack. 11 grand. You got oil pressure, water temp, in metric numbers, in oil, also oil pressure and oil temp. And you got tack brake hole function and different modes. You got a selector for 4, 6 and 8 cylinders. It comes with
Oh,
a shift light. Yes. Yeah, it's got everything, and actually, so you got the mount for this. Actually has,
oh, it's got the actual sender.
yeah, oil pressure.
sender.
Yeah, exactly, oil pressure sender. It has that, and it has the temperature for I guess oil and
Analog little temperature.
yeah,
probes.
and water. So I mean, I'm not sure if we're going to use these, but I guess
Well,
we have them.
We may as well use them
Might as well
because
use them,
we
yeah.
might need them.
That's it. So I guess one of these we can just like drill and tap into somewhere. And this same, I guess, we can get a nut and put in the sump somewhere
Yeah.
and measure the sump temperature. I'm not
So
sure.
what do we got? Water temp, oil temp.
Oil temp. So one of
Okay.
these would be oil temp. So I'm not sure how we can do that. Like, I guess just drill a hole in the sump and just run this.
Could be from the pre-turbo going to the turbo.
Oil going into the turbo.
Yeah.
I suppose.
I don't know.
I mean, it makes sense for if this set like.
Oh, you could do a
in here.
T-piece for that.
T-piece for that maybe. Yeah. So that's something, and
That's future us problem, I think.
it's a future us problem. It comes with like a little sheet with instructions, a bit of heat shrink to clean up your wiring. So overall, the quality is, well, it's kind of self-explanatory, you know. You know, it's just steel,
Yeah.
just pressed steel. The
Alright.
sensors look just standard sensors, I guess. You would
Brass fittings.
brass, yeah, made out of brass, obviously, not magnetic. So
Okay.
I guess they'll work.
Next.
Okay, so next we've got a wastegate. So the wastegate, this is the wastegate itself. So it comes with a bit of oil in there already.
Does it say what the
This is stainless.
pressure of the spring is?
Does it say the pressure of the spring? No.
No,
No.
it should be
Unless there's-
somewhere in the specs.
Somewhere. Not here.
Okay.
So we've got 2 flanges. I saw what this is. These are weld-on flanges, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So what? So because how does it? So one obviously goes onto the manifold,
Yeah. Just.
and this goes back into the exhaust. So
through
these,
the mufflers. Yeah.
yeah. So what these are? I guess these are weld-on things, so you can.
Yeah. Are they the
separate
same
it.
thing?
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So this has like a sealing ring.
So we need 2 of those sealing rings.
No. Ceiling's only on the
Oh,
valve
that's right, of
side.
course,
This
yeah.
is the exhaust port.
Yeah.
So my understanding is this goes sort of, you know, bypasses the turbo and
Yeah, that's
goes
right.
somewhere connected to exhaust.
It goes to the exhaust.
Yeah.
All that does is just relieves the pressure from
Yeah.
the manifold.
Yeah. This is just a
Regulates
pressure relief.
boost. Yeah. Okay.
So not sure. So it does come with hardware. So it has comes with this. These kind of banjo bolts, I guess, or what are they for? This is for here. Is that right?
What's that for? You just...
But that's the reference, isn't it? That's the... Oh yeah, so you put these on. So that's to open it up. The vacuum.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, you're right. Yeah, it needs obviously a...
It's a vacuum actuator.
That's right.
So these are the banjo things for... To mount that.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah. That's steel. This is just chrome plated steel. These are stainless. There's bolts, obviously, to bolt this down. Oh, I get it now. Yeah. So you weld these on, and then these these already tapped. So then you weld this on, and then you use that to put it on, kind of thing. Right. This is the weld-on fitting.
Yes.
That already has the thread.
Yep.
So stainless again, stainless fasteners, which is very good. Means you won't have problems taking them out after they've been for a while.
Yeah. Great. All right. So we've just got to figure out how to mount that onto the manifold.
Yeah, and of course there's a gasket as well for it. I'm guessing some kind of high temp. I'm not sure what it will be. But this is all stainless steel. So cast stainless steel, which is good. Let's have a look at the gasket. Oh, you get 2 gaskets, okay. Yeah, just normal gaskets, not sure what they're made of, some kind of waxy paper. So did these have to withstand heat, I guess? These are on the exhaust.
Oh yeah.
So these are brass fittings for the reference line for the actuator.
Sure.
Nothing's branded, everything's just generic, just how we like it. Yeah, so they're probably just go straight to the supplier and
You've got to have GT.
BOV GT
GR.
Yeah, so now this is the oil feed and drain kit as well that we received.
Cool.
So this is the feed line. So it's a braided hose. This has crimped on connections, steel, just galvanized steel. So you get about a meter or so, maybe even a bit more. About a meter, I'd say. A meter of line, which is
That's plenty,
probably
right?
enough.
Jeez,
Yeah. It's high pressure. This is high pressure, and this
And
is
then low pressure. Oh, of course, that's the drain. Yeah.
this is the low pressure line. So this comes with these just comical fittings. I mean, I'm not sure what to make of them. Again, some kind of non-magnetic alloy, aluminium, I'm guessing. So these you sort of make yourself. So you take this off.
Cut this to size.
Cut it
and
to
then-
size, exactly.
Yeah, that's a compression fitting.
Compression fitting. So you take this off, is my understanding. So you put that on there, squeeze it on, and then put that inside, and then, yeah.
Okay.
But you can see the machining for yourself. It's quite neat. It's very light. It's not much. And these branded Maxpeedingrods, so there's an O-ring in here, and this is some kind of so you get
2 of them.
you get 2 of them, and you get this as well. So one of them, I guess, will go. This is the thing you weld into your sump.
Yep.
Or you
That
can
has to be steel.
bolt it or welded. Stainless.
Okay.
I think. Or is this the one? Nothing's
Well,
magnetic.
that would receive one of these. No?
Yeah, maybe, perhaps.
Or that.
Yeah, we've got to go through all this. No, I think we have to bolt it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think any of these are weld on. Because they're
Well,
not.
it's not. I mean, we
They're
can.
aluminium.
Yeah, we can
We can
make
bolt
something.
them. Yeah. So it's fine. We've got another fitting, I guess, for the other end.
Yeah, so you got enough to do the job, right?
There's enough. I'm not sure what this is for.
4-way something or other.
Yeah, some kind of 4-way. That's probably more for this.
Yeah, the supply line.
So maybe you can... this is for the temperature. Is that right? No. That would be nice, wouldn't it, if that was the case? So this is some kind of
Maybe if you had
4-way.
another 3 turbos, you can like just supply those as well.
So this is our sender in here. Okay, there we go. So this, no.
Yeah, but you're okay.
But you got to screw it in, right?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
We'll work it out. We've got a 4-way somehow anyway. There's that.
So I'm getting the feeling so far that, you know, this will do the job, but it's not high quality, high spec.
We'll talk about it later. We'll
Oh,
talk about
alright.
this later. Alright. So this is the intercooler.
It's painted.
It's painted grey. You can see the welds for yourself. I mean, to be honest, like, it's probably quality welds that I'd be doing if I was to make this with my skills. I'm assuming it's been pressure tested at the factory.
You'd hope it's nice and clean inside, no shavings.
You'd hope, but we can flush it out with water.
Yeah, okay.
So, in fact, we will flush it out.
Yes.
Right. So, this is the intercooler.
So it's a bar type thing?
Yeah, you can see it's
There you
got
go.
the cores in there.
Yeah. Can barely see, but anyway.
Yeah. I mean, it's a bit small, isn't it? Really? You know,
It's better than no intercooler.
it's better than no intercooler, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so now I'm moving on to the SpoolyBoi.
Look at this thing.
Yeah.
It's comical.
Well, let's bring it out into the light. Right here. Bring it up. Let's get rid of all this. So the turbo sort of comes with a little booklet, installation instruction.
That's nice of them.
We can have a quick read of that. I'm guessing this will have a compressor map on there, hopefully. Failure diagnosis checklist. Wow, that's not a good sign if the
No,
first,
yeah,
if the first page of the manual has a failure diagnosis checklist. Okay. So these are just they're going through different sort of bad things like smoke, oil leakage, compressor, turbine wheel defective, boost pressure too high.
I think they're anticipating something.
Yeah, yeah. So and it gives you like a little bit of a
To say anything about compressor play?
the same thing in German.
In German, of course, because
Yeah.
the Germans will be buying this kit.
Well, it says, since the turbocharger components are manufactured high precision components too close tolerance, the turbocharger should be inspected and installed by qualified specialists only.
Well, that's
So
not us.
we actually can't install
No, we
it
can't
legally.
install this. Alright.
Sorry. So that's, I thought there'd be more in the booklet, but it's just different languages.
As usual.
Yeah,
Okay.
so there's not much here at all, to be honest. Just some generic stuff. But it does come with gaskets. So this is the exhaust and intake gasket, and for the, I think it's got water as well.
Yeah,
Passages.
it's water cooled.
Okay, so this is the the beast itself, the beast from the east. You can see there's a bit. This is how it comes. A few dents in there already, so it's been,
someone's dropped it.
someone, you know, has been dropping it at the factory and tripping over it. It is like been someone's checked the torques with the texter.
That's nice.
Yeah, I guess that's water and oil.
Yep.
Ports for that. So you see they sort of casted this part and then just sort of flapped it with a very rough sort of blade. This is the exhaust side of it.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure. I mean, this is the
It's just a single port in.
single port in, yep.
Very basic. So it's a T3. I think that's a T3 flange.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Or is it a T4 style?
No idea. I mean,
0.7 trim.
yeah, okay.
Compressor.
So there's some numbers on here. ZY80
Yeah.
250742.
There's no standard.
Whatever that means. I mean, these just gonna look like they've been drilled with a drill.
That's for compressor surging.
Okay.
Anti-surge.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that even works, but
It just stops air coming back out when you close the throttle.
is that what it is?
Yeah, I mean that sort of suppresses it a little bit.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, looking at it, there's a fair bit of play on there.
Now, is that because it's a bushing style bearing?
Yeah, I mean, they're still not touching the sides, even with that play.
Yeah, well, that would be bad.
But that's quite a bit of play.
Yeah, we're not experts, but
We're not experts, but that seems like
it's a lot of play for a turbo.
Yeah,
brand new turbo.
It seems like for a brand new turbo, it's quite a bit of play in it.
So that's your boost reference port there.
Boost reference, I guess, for the what's that for the blow off or?
Could be for the
For this, yeah, yep. Okay, so that's the SpoolyBoi. What sort of?
SpoolyBoi t-shirts now in our web store.
Yep, we just made our own jumper and merch with a very, very awesome design. So check it out. We'll put a link to that. Make sure you support us. Yeah, so that's we have what we have. Yeah, I only ever have experience with like turbo diesel turbos, and they're like literally baby compared to this. This to me seems quite large.
This is,
you know, but I'm sure this is in a world of high horsepower builds nothing.
Oh, they'll be laughing at this.
So we have a whole bunch of aluminium piping, all straight runs. All of them have lip on them as well. So show something. So they're all painted black, branded with Maxpeedingrods branding. They all have a lip on them, so the hose to stay on, I guess.
Yeah. So it's quite a bit. Here.
Quite a bit there. Like this, I feel like this is probably enough to do the job.
Yeah.
Quite a few.
What's the silicon tubing like?
Silicon tubing.
So it's okay.
Let's have a look at it.
It's pretty thin.
Yeah.
We're not going to be running huge bloody pressures, are we?
Yeah, I mean it's fine, you know, like it's, you know, it will go over with a clamp, and it's just they're all designed to work together.
Yeah.
We've got quite a few sort of bands and all that stuff. You know, we've got like a 90 degree. Not sure what.
35, 40, 45.
Yeah, something like that. And also we get these aircraft style clamps as well.
Give them the clamps.
Yeah. The clamps! Which, let's have a look at one.
67 to 75 millimeter.
Yeah, unbranded. Let's get a magnet on it. Stainless.
Alright.
The nut is not stainless. So this bit is not stainless, but the clamp itself is stainless.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just galvanized steel, threaded rod and nut, which has a nylock nut in it. But the clamp itself is stainless, and I'm sure it will do the job just fine. Fuel regulator with the fuel pressure gauge, reference line, fittings. This is all aluminium, steel bracket, steel, aluminium body.
Is it oil filled? Yeah.
Oil filled gauge, yeah. And you get these fittings So you can either use, they give you a dash, you can have a dash fitting or a barb, it's up to you, so it's your choice. Just anodized aluminium fittings. I guess they're just screwing in.
It's a bit rough, is it?
Yeah, it's just a bit. Like the threads had, you know, you just sort of see it. Yeah,
As long as it doesn't leak, be alright. That's it, eh?
That's it for the.
So what do we buy this for?
So
How
what
much?
did we buy? So we got it for the ute that we're building, that we want to have a go at some sort of motorsport like burnouts, drift, drags, and just see how many things we can do with that car. And we're not really aiming to kind of make some kind of huge power. We just sort of want to make enough power, I guess, to have some fun.
So what are you thinking? 300 horsepower?
Well, yeah, my guess would be that this stuff would easily make that 300, which is kind of what our aim was, and I guess we'll find out how we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, the actual kit itself, yeah, it's on the cheap side, of course.
What did it cost us? I think it was like...
So the kit was $1,000 total,
yeah.
but
And then shipping really blew out to... I think shipping was about 200 and something.
was it 200?
200 and...
But total was about 1,500, right?
No.
Was it?
I think it was about 1,300 odd. Around about there.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, just over $1,000. The kit to buy is $1,000, and you pay for, depending where you are, shipping for us was $300.
Yeah, it was a lot.
It was quite a bit of shipping. There's quite a big heavy box. We'll get a shot of that as well. And shipped out of Hong Kong. So if you're closer to Hong Kong, or you might pay less than that. But overall, I feel like we still save some money at the end of the day, because we don't need to buy, like, for example, well, where we are in Western Australia, you go to a shop and you buy this stuff, and this is already a couple of $100.
Oh, this will be at least $1,000.
Not $1,000. I mean, you know, if we were to go to a hydraulic shop here that deals with excavators and things like that, you know, we'd spend a couple of $100 easily on these lines and fittings.
Yeah.
And probably still have to come back a couple of times because things won't fit.
Yes.
And wrong. But here, I guess they put the kit together, so there's no guesswork. You know that's gonna screw into that.
Yes.
And so that's kind of like another reason to get the kit. I mean, even this piping,
Tubing.
Yeah. If you to buy this is already a couple of $100.
Yeah.
The turbo itself is about $300. So
Name brand turbo cost us $1,000.
I mean, I'm just talking about buying everything individually versus the kit. Yeah. So, is it worth getting the kit? I think it is.
Yeah, I think it is.
Unless you have like some bits already, you have another project that you took apart, or you have some bits, you know.
That's right.
Yeah, then it's probably not worth getting the kit. But because we never turbocharged anything in our lives, I think making decision to get the kit is the right decision for us.
Yeah.
But it's up to you.
But it may not be for you.
It might not be the right decision for you. So there you go. We reviewed the kit, and you can make up your mind if it's the right thing for you to do or not. Thanks for watching.